Hello, fabulous fierce ones. Thanks, Katie. I'll take it from here. Welcome to Facebook Live Tuesday. Usually it's thought-provoking Thursday, but every once in a while we mix it up. So today it's Transformational Tuesday. My name is Lois Barth. We're so glad to have you here. And today we're going to talk about mining for your sparkle, which is the first chapter of my book, Courage to Sparkle. So, one of the questions I get more than, because I'm a girl also, I like to dress for the occasion. So I have my mining for my sparkle boots. It's as close as I'll ever get to mining in my boot wear. So anyway, for today, what we're going to focus on is what does mining for your sparkle look like and how to do it. So one of the questions I get, I speak a lot at women's conferences and keynote at entrepreneurial, one of the questions I get is, Lois, if I'm good at something, does that mean that's what I sparkle at? And I think it's a really important question. And the way I think of it is, when does your sparkle meet your skill set? And is sparkle the same as your skill set? And I have three responses: yes, no, and it depends. So the answer is obviously yes. When what you do you love, when you feel rejuvenated, when you feel excited, it lifts your spirits. Definite yes. And then there's no. When you're really good at something, but it's really disconnected from your soul, your spirit, what you really like to do, how you express yourself in the world. And at its best, it's those three words that none of us like to hear. It's a job. And at the very worst, soul-crushing. And then there's the third version, the third response, it depends. And that's a little bit more of a messy question. And mining for your sparkle could be kind of messy work, so it has a lot of nuance to it. But remember, working on yourself can actually be fun. It doesn't have to be this big, heavy-duty project. So it depends. It depends on if what you do lights you up and inspires you and rejuvenates you, and it's still your skill set, something that you enjoy, something that you do. So the first step is to mine for your sparkle. How do you find out? Let's say, the thing is, we all go through times where we feel disconnected with who we are and what we're doing, or we're starting a new chapter in our life, or we've had loss or grief, and there's a lot of things going on, and we don't know what the next step is, but we want to do something in our life that lights us up. So I have what I call the 3 P's of mining for your sparkles, because, I am an alliteration junkie. I never lose an opportunity for a good alliteration. Woohoo! So the first one is passion, right? What are you passionate about? When are those moments in your life when you feel really passionate about something and you're excited? No, so for me, passionate is a very expansive, explosive energy that just feels so vibrant. Like, one of the things I love to do more than anything is something like Facebook Live, where I get to what I call edutain, be a little goofy, but also be able to really share information and to inspire. Oh, Bob Frere! Oh my goodness, thanks for jumping in, Bob. You've been my mentor. Oh, good to see you. Enjoy Florida. So, passion. So I love what I'm doing now. In fact, you folks, you light up my life. Wait, I think there's a song. You light up my life. Okay, it's enough of that. Song break. Now, the next step is purpose. Purpose. When we are in purpose in our life, we're focused, we're clear, we feel like we're really on the right track, even if what we're going through is challenging. And the important is to express our sense of purpose. For example, this morning I was at a fabulous event at actually SHRM, Society of HR Managers, with my fabulous intern, Mariana, and her passion is really, she wants to get a job in marketing and sports. And so I said, hey, what are you looking for? And she said, oh, I'm looking for a marketing job. And I went, in sports. And somebody said, oh my gosh, I know somebody at ESPN. Maybe I should introduce you. It was the specificity of really sharing where her specific sense of purpose was that allowed for that to happen. So remember, not only think about what your real purpose is in life, but also express it to others so they can contribute to you. And the third piece is pet peeves. Well, I don't know about you ladies, but we get a lot of messages that somehow, our anger is sometimes too much or seen as less feminine, and we don't want to, we should just get over our pet peeves. And I'm here to say that our pet peeves are a huge gift, because our pet peeves let us know where our core values are. And it's an urgent situation, again with the sirens, right? It's an urgent situation to know what your pet peeves are, so that you really honor where your core values are. And where your core values are teach you about yourself. So one of my pet peeves, I would say it's beyond pet peeves, like I just feel irate by it, is meanness and cruelty. And I grew up with a family, I'm very blessed, that we were not allowed to be mean to each other. And I'm like allergic to cruelty. I really am. It's not like I sneeze, but metaphorically allergic. And so for me, even if I get upset with someone, I really do my best never to be mean, never to be cruel, because it's a core value, and it is my pet peeve, to say the least. So start to look. Hi Jane, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. And hey Paul, good to see you. I hope you like the mining boots. So anyway, the thing is that we really want to fold together again passions, purpose, and pet peeve to make sure that we're on purpose to mining for our sparkle. So that's step 2. So step 3, knowing the difference between doing and being. So whatever we do in life, if it's professionally, hobbies, it doesn't make a difference. There's always a doing element and there's always a being element. And I liken it to that term, which is hard skills and soft skills, and how they merge in a way. Story to illustrate the point. Bill, the bus driver. So, it's Monday morning. I just flew in from a red eye from a wonderful conference in Seattle I was speaking at in LaGuardia Airport at 7:15 in the morning. Cab line as long as the tarmac. And I'm like, soul crushing. Everybody's complaining, it's going to take so long, it's going to cost so much money, rah, rah, rah. Real downer, real dimmer. Across the way, people are smiling. They are downright effervescent. They're jumping on the bus, a bus, smiling. Like, I live in New York City. People never smile going on a bus, and that's just crosstown. And I'm thinking, what the heck's going on over there? Bye. So I go over. I speak to, of course, the bus driver. I say, excuse me, sir. And he said, Bill, the bus driver. Welcome to my bus. How can I help you? And I said, well, I'm wondering if this bus is going to Midtown Manhattan. He said, let me tell you something. Not only is it going to Midtown Manhattan, but the least traffic and the most direct route, and we're going to have fun. Please step aboard. I don't know about you folks, but I was having a little bit of a Dorothy and Wizard of Oz, Annie M. We're not in Times Square moment. I'm thinking, pinch me, like, okay. So I hop on the bus, and within 2 minutes he says, welcome to the historical tour. Welcome to the historical tour of LaGuardia Airport to Midtown Manhattan. And I said, excuse me, I'm sorry, Bill, but the truth is, I think I'm on the wrong bus. I just wanted to get into Midtown Manhattan. And he's like, oh, no, don't worry, little lady. We just throw in the tour for free. And I was like, okay. So I'm getting on the bus, and I'm thinking, oh, no, this is a little bit too much merriment for me at 7:30 in the morning. And I'm a motivational speaker. And all of a sudden, he starts saying things about the different historical sites. Now, I have lived most of my life in New York City. I did not know that there were even historical sites noteworthy from LaGuardia Airport to Midtown Manhattan, but I was sorely wrong. On the way, Bill points out the World's Fair, Terrace on the Park, and of course, Silver Cup Film Studios, which used to be Silver Cup Bread Factories. You know, the film studio now that did Sex and the City, Sopranos, Gossip Girl. But all of a sudden, I'm frozen back in time. I'm 10 years old, and my dad's taking their daughter work day. Actually, that's not what it was called. My father just named it that. He didn't even get clearance to bring me, but that's my dad. And I'm going to go meet, my father works in TV, and I'm going to go meet the celebrities, and I got my big girl outfit on. I got my real Mary Janes and my grown-up pocketbook, and he says, girlfriend, if they ask any questions, here's a script. Tell them you're a script girl. I was 10 at the time. And all of a sudden, we're careening down the west side, down the 59th Street Bridge. And the extraordinary smell of the baked fresh bread from the Silver Cup Bread Factory is wafting through the windows of our car. And I'm teleported back in time. Some of the richest memories I've had in years. And I fall asleep on the bus, and I wake up literally 5 minutes later in Midtown Manhattan. And it's the most incredible bus ride, obviously, I've ever taken. But what I notice is that people are on the bus, and they're bonding with each other. Hey, Sariel. And all of a sudden there's a big cylindrical, like, receptacle where people are giving Bill tips. He doesn't even ask for tips, and people are throwing 1s and 5s and 10s and 20s. I mean, 20s, the bus didn't even cost $20. And I'm reminded what I know to be true is that when we come to the world with our sparkle, we not only elevate ourselves, but we elevate those around us. And people are so moved and so appreciative that they look for ways to contribute back to us, to give back to us. So that's Bill. That's Bill, the bus driver. Now, Bill's doing is that he drives a bus, he knows the directions, but that's such a small part of what he's doing. His being is entertainer, historian, and most of all, making the mundane magical. So that's what it is to mine for your sparkle. Remember the 3 P's, separated doing but being, but making sure that they're together. And most of all, remind yourself that life is short. It's important to sparkle now. So, like I said, most of the time we're on Thursdays at 4 o'clock, but just this week. So please share with your community. And most of all, thanks for tuning in and not tuning out. And by the way, my book, if you would like a sample chapter of this week's chapter, which is chapter 1, Mining for Your Sparkle, shoot me an email, lois@loisbarth.com, and in the subject field write mining, and I will send you that chapter right away. And hey, again, in a busy world, thanks for tuning in and not tuning